everyone, it is day 8. Well done on making it through a full week of videos. I hope you're still with me. There was definitely about 1,000 off you at the start of last week. I hope you're all still tuning in and sticking with this challenge. We will get there very, very soon, and I promise you it is going to be worth it. Today we have some ankle strengthening. So I put up a little box on Instagram asking you guys what you wanted. So many of you had said things related to ankles. So ankle strengthening, ankle flexibility, ankle mobility. Today is mostly strengthening and mobility and a little bit of flexibility in there, but I do want to kind of come up with another few ankle videos for you. I am personally just recovering from torn tendons and strained ligaments and a broken foot, so I know a lot about ankles right now, and these are some of the exercises that I am currently doing almost every single day to rehab my foot. I hope you enjoyed them. Stick to the end of the video. I promise you this one is worth it. It is going to protect you from injury, and also just make sure that you are higher on your toes, jumping higher, and more strength in your ankles means you can do nicer twists, nicer trebles, so it's really beneficial and I think you'll enjoy it. So let's get started. Hey everyone, we are going to start with, I feel like we use this exercise a lot to warm up, but especially one of the reasons why I do use it so often is because it's useful to make sure that you're protecting your ankles, warming them up. So we're going to do some calf raises. We're only going to do 30 seconds. Ready? 30 seconds starts now, so just up and down. Good. It's just important to heat up our feet in this way, heat up our ankles, and get the calves switched on to protect our ankles. How is everyone? How are you feeling after 7 days worth of improving your technique? Are you feeling stronger? Have you felt much benefit yet when you're dancing? What has been your favorite video so far? Please let me know what has been your favorite video so far, so I know that's the kind of vibe you guys are looking for. Good, time's up. Okay, the next one that we're going to do is we're going to squat. So we're going to squat, rise up. Because believe it or not, we have to have strong glutes to have strong ankles, okay? The glutes, I always say this nearly in every video, strong glutes protects everything. Okay, so 30 seconds of squat calf raise, starting now. Squat and toes. Squat and rise up on your toes. Good. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see. Just keep going. So the aim is that you're able to balance on your toes when you go up. Good. So again, this is kind of just warming us up for everything else that's ahead, but also we are strengthening. Strengthening our glutes, strengthening our calves, protecting those ankles. Good, and rest. Okay, the next kind of series of exercises are called hot foot. This is something that I knew before, but I didn't do it often, but my physio has given to me to do a lot now with my newest injury, and I just think it is fantastic at strengthening our ankles. But if your ankles are already strong, mine's quite weak at the minute, you might find this easy, but it's a good warm-up and it's a good drill to kind of do a few times a week to protect your ankles. Do this for a minute. Basically what we're doing is we're hopping like side, forward and back, side, forward and back, okay? All you're doing here is you're staying kind of on your toes, so you're building strength to be kind of always hopping on your toes, and your ankle is getting used to bouncing off but also landing. Okay, 1 minute starts now. Side, back and forth, side, back and forth. Good. So you can kind of see why it's called hot foot. It's like the floor is lava and you're jumping all around to kind of not burn your foot. Good. You might actually, now because my foot is weak, I'm already finding this. This is my foot working really hard. So you might be finding this, or it might feel really easy. I'm finding this in my ankle quite a lot. Good, you're more than halfway there. Is your calves burning? Is your legs burning? My ankle is on fire. That is good, that's what we're looking for. Good, about 15 seconds left. 5 seconds. hot foot done on the one foot is excellent work, guys. Okay, switching over onto the left, and whenever you're ready, and go. So I find left foot a lot easier because this is my non-injured foot. You can also, if you're strong, you can turn all around in different directions. Different directions is really good because whenever we're landing, our foot doesn't always know where we're going to land. We do shock our feet a lot of the time and land in lots of different places, and that's whenever, you know, you make it more susceptible to injury. Good, more than halfway. Definitely feeling this side a whole lot easier. Good, my calf is burning. 5 more seconds. For a little while, we are going to be using one of these guys, a Theraband. If you don't have one, please do not worry, a towel will do, or any kind of band, anything you have that might work. This is quite a medium resistance, but you can use light, medium, heavy, it's up to you. I think medium is my favorite. So for these exercises, we're going to sit down on our mat. Basically what we're going to do is put your right foot down onto the band so that kind of all 5 toes and the top half of your foot is on the band, and then you're going to push your foot out. The first stuff that we're doing, I like to do nearly everything with kind of a turned out foot or turned out leg, because that's how we dance. The first step we're doing is we're just pulling the band back, and then we're just pointing and flexing. So you're pointing against the Theraband. So this is not only going to help your ankles, but also your arch, okay? So we're just going to do 30 seconds like that. Okay, so 30 seconds start now. We're just pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. Good. So you're really, both ways you want to feel like you're pushing against the band. You know, you push away from it, you push down when you're pointing, you push away when you're flexing. We're just strengthening all the little bones and muscles in our feet. Okay, so this is going to make our ankles more flexible and more twistier, because the stronger they are, the more twistier you can make them, the fitter they are basically. Also, our arch is stronger, more prettier, and also protect us from injury, which is the most important thing. Good, I'm pretty sure that timer went up and then I put on a second one. So just pause there. Next thing we're going to do for 30 seconds is we're going to, now I want you to pull the band out straight, and you're going to take your left foot and push the left foot against the band, right? So now we have like this idea. All you're doing is you're going to push in and out. So you're pushing the right toes against the band, okay? So this is making extra resistant, this foot, and this is going to help strengthen all these muscles on the outside of your foot. So 30 seconds starting now. So you're actually turning your foot in, which I know is weird for us as dancers, but if you strengthen these muscles, you'll also find rocks a lot easier. I was really surprised at how quickly I could do rocks again after injuring my foot, but it was because I'd done all of these exercises so much. They're not completely there yet, but they will get there. And relax. Good. Okay, so now we're going to do that again, but this time you're bringing the left foot on this side of the band. So we're pulling the band away, so that now we're going to be like pushing the foot out, okay? So this one does, I always find this one a little bit more challenging. My foot doesn't move as far, okay? 30 seconds start now, so you're just pushing against the band again. You're strengthening these muscles now. You can do all these exercises without a band. You can use your hand to push against, so you can push, the hand can push the other way, or the hand can be in here pushing, okay? So don't feel lost if you don't have a band. There's always something you can do. Good. Okay, now we want to push up the ways. So what we're going to be doing is, pushing down the ways. You're going to keep the resistance on the band, and we're just doing those like toe scrunches that we do. So you're just scrunching and releasing almost. So you're not pushing the whole way down into an arch, if you get me. You're pushing into like the toes are scrunching. So it's all the muscles here and here that are working. So 30 seconds, starts now. So we're trying to isolate the top of the foot rather than like our ankle doing that. It's the top muscles that we're trying to get to scrunch. It's like you're scrunching your toes. Good, more than halfway through. Good, and relax. Okay, so we've done strengthening this way, this way, this way. Now we have to do the coming up this way. So we need resistance while we push up the ways, while we try to flex our foot. So if you have someone, like a partner, this would be really, really useful if they could come in now. So like your mum, right? And if she held the band, so if you wrap the band around your foot, and if they pull the band away from you, so that you are pushing against the band like that. If you're like me and you're doing it on your own, I always just kind of cross my foot and pull the band as best I can, and then just push the toes up and down like that against the band, okay? So you can definitely do it on your own. So the 30 seconds starts now. So push away, point, not like you're pointing, you're just kind of trying to get that push away. We're pushing against, if I use my hand to demonstrate here, it's these muscles we're trying to get working. Good, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good, so all those exercises are actually easier if you just kind of hold the resistance, but I think the back and forth, out and in movements really, really helps. So we're just going to do all of that now on the other side. So you are pitting your left foot, all 5 toes, and like half of your foot into the Theraband, and then pulling Theraband back. This is also amazing for stretching and everything. There's so much you can do with these bands. Okay, so first one we're doing is where we go all the way down with the arch and all the way up. Okay, so again, we're doing 30 seconds, starting now. So down and up, down and up. Good. These are the kind of exercises I always imagine like famous ballerinas do all day long, to have those incredible kind of arches. Good, 5 more seconds. Good, and relax. Okay, next one, we're going to bring the right foot across, okay? Or no, bring it this way first. Okay, so it doesn't matter what way. Okay, so you pull the band, you bring the band to the left, you bring your right foot over, so you're pulling resistance against. So now you're going to be turning your foot in and out for 30 seconds. Okay, so everyone in that position. Good, 30 seconds starts now. So in and out. Good, it's also always just really handy if you have a partner who can pull the band in the direction you need it to be pulled. These are kind of ways I've worked out over time how to just do them on my own. Good, halfway there or more. Three more seconds. Good, okay, now the opposite way, so the foot is going to come over the band. So now we're going to be trying to push our foot out, so we're going to use all of these muscles. Okay, so 30 seconds starts now. Out, pushing it out. I always find this way harder for some reason. So those muscles are working quite hard. Well, mine's are anyways. Again, I'm pretty sure you can do all of this with like a towel, or again just with your hand. You can just push your hand against it, push your foot against for 30 seconds, okay? Alright, last couple we've got. So now we've got like the toe scrunches. So you're pushing against the band, going down the waist like this. Good, 30 seconds, starts now. So just like scrunching our toes almost. More than halfway. Good. Okay. Next we're going to do the, oh yeah, if you have a partner, this is a great time for them to come in. But we're going to be doing the pushing again, so we want the foot coming back the waist, which again isn't something we do a lot as dancers, but it's important to strengthen all these muscles. We would do that kind of when we're like trebling and stuff, or we're doing like a heel, so we're sticking the foot up, so these muscles have to be strong. So again, 30 seconds starts now, so you're pushing against it. It kind of helps me if I nearly always have an arch in my foot. So the arch is there and it's just kind of the top of my feet that are working. Sometimes I feel it in like my hips and everything. 10, 9, 8, 5. Good, and relax. Really good, guys. We're actually nearly through this entire workout. So the next thing I want you to do is get standing up again. So basically what we want is to balance on one foot. So we're trying to work on ankle stability here. So lift your left foot up, and all I want you to do is come down and touch the floor and come back up, okay? So we're going to do 10 little taps like that. The left foot never touches the ground. So you're just coming down, you can tap the ground with both hands and coming back up. The ankle will be working really hard here. You have a slight bend in your knee. Feel like you're squishing an orange with the arch of your foot. Your glutes will work quite hard as well. Oh, there's me away. Good, it's okay if you lose your balance. That's what practice is all about. Good, nice and slow. Good, I think we have about 2 more, nice and slow. Feel that ankle working. Your ankle will probably be moving lots of different ways. Good, and relax. So your foot, if you watched your foot, if you watched the video, it's probably actually going like that a lot, working really hard to keep you balanced. So let's do balancing on the left foot now. So we're going to lift up the right foot and 10 taps. Good. Remember, you're squishing it orange into the ground. 5 more. Slight bend in the knee helps too. Last 2. Oh, I'm about to lose my balance. Last one. Good, and relax. The very last thing we're doing is we're just going to stretch the ankles out a little bit. So I want you to come down onto your knees. Good. Then I want you, so you'll be on your knees, and I want you to lift your left foot up, okay? So what you're doing now is the aim is to stretch the left foot's just resting, right? You might feel a little bit of a stretch in your left calf. You want to move your right foot around and kind of sit back until you feel a nice stretch coming down the front of your ankle there, okay? So you can kind of rock. Everyone, my camera just ran out of charge, but you can see me here. So yeah, you're like this, and then we're trying to get that stretch there on the right ankle. So we're just going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release and switch over. So right foot goes down, then you find the stretch in your left ankle. It'll be different kind of for everyone. For some of you it'll be forward, for some of you it'll be back. And just sit back and get that stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, well done everyone. Sorry about the end in there. My battery and my camera just ran out of charge. I was filming quite a bit today. I hope you enjoyed day 8. This is definitely a very beneficial one, and we will be doing a lot more ankle exercises coming soon. So this is kind of an introduction to them. We'll be doing a more intense video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure. As always, comment lots of different comments below so I can get to know you all a lot more. I feel like I have got to know a lot of you the last few days, and there's still some messages that I want to get back to. I promise you, I'm trying really hard to get back to everyone. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!